Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Mercedes Benz GLC coupe on a POV test drive, and I'll basically tell you what I exactly think about this Mercedes Benz GLC coupe. Let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how this GLC coupe does. And something that is really nice, the seat belt actually tightens up, which is very nice. Just basically hugs you back to the seat. Let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. Nice and clear, and does have the 360 camera in this GLC coupe. So this one actually has the AMG line, or basically the AMG package, and it does have the multimedia package, and it does have the adaptive headlight package. Basically the headlights, they do a really cool animation. But anyways guys, driving this GLC, it's nice and quiet. I'm hearing a little bit of wind noise that is coming from the windows. Very comfortable, and it's nice and quiet. There's not a lot of road noise. Good for an SUV that is pretty high off the ground, and you could hear the turbo noises from this GLC. Let me go ahead and put it in sport mode, or sport plus. Definitely a good amount of body roll. But this engine is very responsive, and it's very quick, and it's actually very fun taking this GLC around corners. And for some reason I'm hearing the turbo coming from the back. I'm pretty sure the turbo is in the engine, not in the back, but that turbo noise or spool is coming from the back for some reason. I'm not exactly sure what's in the back, but that's interesting. Let's go ahead and drop it back into comfort mode, and nice and comfortable. Suspension is very soft, but definitely there's a good amount of wind noise on the highway. Suspension feels nice and soft. The steering wheel is very direct and very light at the same time. So this engine is a 2.0 turbocharged four-cylinder engine connected to the 9-speed automatic transmission. It has 255 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque, and it's honestly nice and responsive. Transmission is responsive as well. brakes feel nice and solid, and the interior is beautiful in this GLC. And of course you could change the lights if you want to. Let's go ahead and change the lights, ambient lighting, colors. Let's go ahead and put color mix. I'm noticing that there is the lights right here around the middle console, they're not as bright. I'm not sure if you could adjust it, but around the doors and right here on the sides, it's actually nice and bright. But definitely this SUV is well isolated from the outside, so you really can't hear the outside that much. And I love the fact that the steering wheel is flat, so getting in and out is very, very nice. Let's go ahead and put it in Sport Plus, manual mode, downshifting, second gear. Yep, definitely this SUV is powerful and the engine is nice, but around corners this SUV is not as confident as, of course, a car or an AMG SUV. But definitely you could have fun with this SUV around corners and back roads. But that transmission shifts so fast. That 9-speed automatic transmission. And it does sound pretty good. This screen right here is a 10.25-inch screen, and I love the way how it looks. I love the fact that it's integrated into the dash. It doesn't feel like a tablet style, and it doesn't feel like it's a built-in. It's just basically both, and it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn on the lights. There's some lights right underneath the mirrors, and there is the main light switch right here that will turn on the lights in this GLC. And I have to say, the lights in this GLC are so bright. Everything is very easy to use. Yeah, definitely this engine is very, very powerful, guys. As I told you guys, this one has the adaptive lights. Basically, they do that really nice, cool movement for the animation. So I assume this SUV is probably a little bit over 4,000 pounds, but honestly, paired to this engine, it doesn't feel like it weighs that much. The torque and the horsepower numbers are pretty good for this SUV. Honestly, I thought a big SUV like this one with this engine, the 2.0 turbocharged engine, isn't that enough. I think the 273 pound-feet of torque and the 255 horses are more than enough for this SUV. So if you guys are interested in the fuel economy numbers, they are 22 in the city, 28 highway, and 24 combined. I think that MPG numbers are not that bad. I wish they were a tiny bit better. Of course, this is an SUV and it's high off the ground, so that's why the fuel economy numbers are not the best. But driving this SUV around city, it's nice and quiet. On the highway, there's a good amount of wind noise. Interior just looks amazing, and I really like the orange lights on the steering wheel and on the buttons in this GLC. It's very quiet in here. Even the engine is very quiet. It feels like the engine is actually off. It feels like a hybrid in this GLC. It's very, very quiet. Suspension soaks the bumps really good, and it does have the engine shut off. So when you come to a complete stop, the engine will completely turn off, and the engine is off at the moment. And it's an indicator right there that says A with an arrow around it. And if you guys are curious about the price is $60,000, and I think the starting price without any packages, I believe it's $51,000. So I just want to show you the lights while we're standing very quick. Very, very bright, and the lights turn on in a very slow way. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the SUV in Sport Plus, and basically I'm going to go ahead and brake boost it. I'm going to turn off the engine shut off, and I'm going to, as I told you guys, I'm going to go ahead and brake boost it. It is in sport mode right now. I'm going to keep it in automatic mode, so not manual mode. Wow, that was very, very impressive actually. It pushed me back to the seat, and I was actually surprised. I didn't expect that from this GLC, but that was very impressive. And as I told you guys, from a 2.0 turbocharged engine that has only 255 horsepower, it feels feels a little bit more than that. And definitely brake boosting this GLC helps a lot. But let's go ahead and actually, it is in sport mode. Let's see how long does it take for the SUV to accelerate. So I'm gonna go ahead and floor it. So honestly, there's barely any delay. There is probably a second delay. That turbo spools up very quick. But overall, the engine, transmission, the ride, suspension, the cabin noise, everything is perfect in this GLC. But the only thing that I hate taking it to on the highway, because there is a very good amount of wind noise. But other than that, guys, it's beautiful, and it drives very, very smooth. But guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this GLC. I would like to thank Michael here at Mercedes Benz in North Haven, Connecticut. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, and if you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2021 Mercedes Benz GLC coupe, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.